Can you tell me how you would decide to do something like competitive eating?
It actually started because of a dare. So someone dared me to join an eating contest and came in first. The idea of free food sounds very fun.
But you're a student, right?
Yeah. So there's this burger challenge at Dempsey.
Yeah.
So if you can finish the burger, you get an $80 meal for free.
Oh.
So I went in, and then I think 5 of us went now.
Okay.
And all of them failed. I'm the only one that finished, and I beat the house record by a huge margin.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's when I realized that I could eat a lot and eat very fast as well.
Okay, and then after that, how do you go on to your next sort of competitive eating challenge?
So after that thing, right, the same group of people signed me up for an eating contest.
Okay,
Yeah.
and where was that?
It's a ramen champion, I think, and then it's a ramen eating contest.
Okay.
So I did like 15 bowls in, I think, a little less than that. I think 11 or 12 bowls in 15 minutes.
What? Do you even chew?
No, I just slurp it down.
What? So prior to this, you've never even thought of
No.
It really happened like by accident.
I mean, I eat a lot at a buffet. That's all I do.
So generally, would you consider yourself a big eater?
Not really. It's like I chance upon this thing that I can actually force food down very quick.
It is an extremely unusual talent. I eat very slowly,
Okay.
right? So I just want to know, like, when you're not competing, do you eat fast?
No, I actually eat slower than a regular person.
Really?
Really. I like to enjoy my food.
And does this put you off eating?
Okay, that's what people always...
Yeah.
They have that stereotype.
Yeah.
But usually, foods like ramen, steak, all this, it won't get old for me. So technically, after a couple of days, I'll be craving for it again.
Craving for it? Do you... Okay, what is your... Can we... That sound a bit echoey. What would you say is your favourite food?
For me, it's definitely noodle.
Noodles?
Yeah.
Like in your free time, you would just eat noodles?
No, I will not just eat noodle because I need to. I film like 2 to 3 times a week,
Yeah.
so the rest of the time I'm sticking to a very responsible diet. So noodle is one thing that I will never get sick of, and
Okay.
it's easy to eat. In either a challenge or an eating contest, noodle is very easy to slurp down.
Okay.
Yeah.
How about your favourite food outside of competitive eating?
I like hawker food a lot.
And do you have one favourite hawker food?
Bak chor mee, I think.
Oh my gosh, me too! Me too! And then how do you maintain slim?
I work out a lot, like anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day.
Is it because you eat so much?
Yeah, I have to. And then it's just like about an hour and a half of weights and then followed by a whole bunch of excess cardio. It can be like skipping, running, hiking, that sort of thing.
Do you ever eat and then feel like, oh no, I need to burn all this off later?
Yeah, all the time. I mean, like when I'm eating, that's the thing that comes to my head.
And it doesn't stop you from wanting to eat?
No, I mean, it's just something that, because a lot of people don't really want to do competitive eating because of the fact that they might afraid that they might not be able to burn off all the excess calories. But for me, it's okay, it's doable.
And what do you really like about competitive eating?
I just love to compete. Since I was a kid, I am very competitive.
Most people play sports, you know.
Yeah. So to me, eating is a sport. And you can't. I mean, it's one of the sport that you can tell people that you're the best eater in the country.
Ah, okay. So you like the competitive element of it?
Yes.
I
The crowd, the adrenaline. Yeah.
And do you ever worry about looking unglamorous when you eat?
I mean, that's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of an eating contest.
You think?
You're not supposed to look pretty when you're eating. You just need to shove it down. You're like competing, you're like swimming, get your rhythm, and just get over with it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, top tips for eating real quick.
Use the water. I mean, a lot of people, they throw aside that, people always have the basic desire to eat, but when eating competitively, you have to push beyond that. So it's a very mental thing. Settle in the rhythm, take sips of water along the way. I think that's the best advice I could give.
Are you not supposed to enjoy your food?
Try not to.
Try not to.
Yeah, you'll slow down.
Oh, that is the trick.
Yeah. When you're doing all these contest challenges, you just really have to pace yourself, visualize the pain. Yeah, there's pain and you're gonna put yourself through pain.
Yeah.
And then
the retching feeling.
Yes. And then the gag reflex. There's so many things to factor in. Not just your stomach capacity. Yeah.
So that's your top tip.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, and advice to anyone who wants to get started as a competitive eater?
Okay, I always say don't try because there's a lot of kids that watch my channel. So so tell them not to try. But if you really want to start off, you can start off from something small, like a small eating challenge. Like I start off from like a 2 kg burger, and then slowly you progressively go higher and higher with regards to the weight. But just don't. I've seen a lot of kids that just dive into a 4 or 5 kilo challenge, thinking that they're able to do it miraculously, but it's not possible.
Okay, and what are the rewards of competitive eating?
Sadly, in the country, in Singapore, there is not much. For me, I have a YouTube channel and
Yeah.
I just try to entertain people who are watching me. But in the States, people earn a lot. In Japan, in the States, they earn like $500,000 a year just from eating. But in Singapore, not that much. But I just like somewhat like an entertainment value.
Is this your full-time job?
Yeah, I'm doing this full time.
Nice! So if you want to eat, for a living, Zermatt is the guy to watch. Check out his channel.
Zermatt Neo, just my name.
And don't try this at home.
Yeah.
Unsupervised. Bye!